I am Mohammed Abdul Karim. I'm here to continue our lecture on a course, Introduction to Fisheries and Wildlife, a 200 level course in the Nigerian universities. We are going to discuss two topics. Number one, economic and nutritional importance of fish, and number two is some major commercial importance fish species in Nigeria and West Africa. Fish is an important part of the diet of many people in Nigeria and beyond. Fish production can increase resilience to calamities such as drought, insurgency, and civil unrest, etc. It is estimated that more than 120 million people in the world depend directly on the fishery-related activities such as fishing, processing, and trading. A vast majority of them are living in the developing and emerging economies or countries. Small-scale fishery account for 90% of fisher folk. Small-scale fishery is more relevant compared to larger-scale fisheries because it employs more than 90% of the people in the coastal area and rural poor, and those living around the riverine areas. Availability of fish and their accessibility is very important to poor population because it is a key means to sustain their livelihoods. Fish is a nutrient-dense food, rich in highly bioavailable quality because they are easy to digest. In terms of amino acid, protein, essential fatty acid, and micronutrients. Micronutrients is the major causes of hidden hunger in rural areas and poor people. Essential fatty acids, especially EPA and DHA, that is eicosapentaenoic acid and docosahexaenoic acid, because they have omega-3 fatty acids that are important for the body's function. It has many health benefits such as fetal development and urinary retinal immune function in our body. Fish family is referred to are groups of fish or any other organism that have similar general characteristics, especially in terms of morphology, reproductions, habitats, etc. Genus normally falls below the family. The plural of genus are genera. The plural of genus is genera. Genus are not capable of coming together to reproduce their own kind unless through artificial means, artificial breeding. Species comes immediately after genus. Species are capable of coming together to produce their own kind. Centropomida is a family name of a fish species, Letus niloticus. There is only one species in this family and in the country. It is a very big fish, often referred to as giworua in Hausa. It is also called elephant of water, Niger perch, and Nile perch. It is a big fish in Africa that is found in lakes. It has a total length measuring up to 2 meters and may weigh up to 80 kg. It could be silver in color and usually greenish on the back. The body of Letus niloticus is divided into two. Dorsal fins having 7 to 5 strong spines. It is these red fins that come together to form spines in fish. And the anal fins have 3 spines. The bodies of this Letus niloticus is moderately compressed and covered with stenoscale. The mouth is large and the lower jaw projected slightly beyond the upper jaw. They are voracious carnivores and feed mostly on young fish, snakes, and tilapia. The fish develop its gonadals in the dam, especially around July to August, with numerous eggs. I'm not going to bother you with the pictures. You can refer to Fish and Fishery of Northern Nigeria by William Boat, Ibrahim Yaro, etc. Osteoglossida is a family name of a fish species, Heterotis niloticus. It has large bony scales and long dorsal and anal fins. The anal fin ending close to the tail fin. The head is smooth except for its prominent sensory pit. The color is olive gray. This species is a nest builder. Young Heterotis niloticus have external gills filament. The fish feed mainly on phytoplankton, plant part. Zooplankton mean animals. Phytoplankton are macroscopic plants such as alga. Heterotis grow to a large size, about 1 meter long, and can weigh up to 6 kg. The fish have the habit of leaping out of the water, and for this reason they are difficult to catch with seine nets. Family name is Sacylida. Hausa name is Parfasa. The family Sacylida, they are conspicuous element in freshwater fauna of Africa and tropical America. The family is widely distributed in Far East and commonly used for fish culture. Cichlida is successful in abundance of individual and has conquered a variety of habitat, from being predator to plankton. Planktons here means phytoplankton, plant pan, also planting animal parts. They are plankton feeder, and from pelagic to bottom feeder. They can feed on the surface and bottom of a water body. The best known genera are Hemichromis, Pelmatochromis, and Tilapia. Each of these genus is representing a distinct ecological type. Cyclists practice some form of parental care of their young. The family Cichlida occurs move in schools or in loose aggregation. They move in groups. The basic patterns of breeding is one in which male and female join forces to form a stable pair, that is to start a courtship, and together they depend their broods of young fish, except haplochromis and some tilapia. The breeding of this species involves pair formation, where the male establish territory at the bottom of water bodies, usually in a hollow shape or any suitable site. The male increase in vigor during the courtship by forming coloration, therefore becoming attractive. It then selects a willing ripe females, whereupon the courtship is performed. During this courtship periods, the male and the female form forces and drive any other fish away. The female becomes breeding pair for about 10 to 12 days in dry season and 5 to 7 days in wet season. Hatching requires 4 to 5 days under suitable temperature. There are at least 40 species of catfish in West African freshwater bodies. All of them have whisker. Barbus. The family Claria is divided into two genera. We have the genus Clarias and Heterobranchus. The genus Claria comprises mainly of two species, Clarias garipinus and Claria angularis. They are best example of omnivores because they are caught with stomach full of almost everything found in the river, from fish, mud, rotten vegetation, insect, and occasionally zooplankton. They live in swamp and they have accessory breathing organ which enable Clarias to live in stagnant pool and also to travel over damp ground. Clarias are much more abundant during the commencement of dry season. They are fish without scales. The color are mostly gray to black dorsally and white to slightly yellowish ventrally. Clarias angularis has its pelvic fins much more nearer to the snout nursery than to the root of the caudal fin. The head is long and depressed. The color is usually dark gray on the side, almost black on the back, and the belly is white. Sometimes the belly side has small black spots which are irregular. Erythroproncus is similar in many respects to Clarias, but can readily be differentiated from Clarias by the fact that Erythrotis have ray dorsal, which is followed by adipose fins. They have 4 pairs of barbels on their flat, strongly depressed head. They also live in swamp and river. Erythrotis niloticus were noted to have well-developed gonads between June and September. Family Bagrida has a broad head which are not roughly granulous. All the members of this family have moderately elongated bodies without scales. They have 2 pairs of mandibles, 1 pair of nasal barbels. The nostrils are well separated. The dorsal fin and pectoral fins are equipped with spine. They have large free air bladder. All the species of this family inhabit both river and swamp. The general or summarized differences given below here. The genera of Bagrus, the genera of the family Bagridas are Bagrus, Chrysistis, Caloretis, Achinoglanis, and Parachonoglanis. The first genera of Bagrida may be recognized by the following characters. Parachonoglanis and Achinoglanis have no nasal barbels, whereas Bagrus have large adipose fin and dorsal fin. Chrysistic have small unray adipose fin, while Caloretis have adipose dorsal fin. Bagrus have moderately elongated, slightly compressed body. Chrysistics The genus Chrysis have the following family: Chrysis longiphilis, Chrysistes nigrodigitatus, Chrysistes fucatus. All of them have moderately elongated silvery bodies and relatively large head with protruding oval-shaped bulbous eyes. Under the genus Bagrus, we have the following species: Bagrus bayat, Bagrus dogman, and Bagrus filamentos. Calorities, their adipose dorsal fin is small and ray. The head is also depressed. Example of the species under the genus Calorites, we have Calorites lanticep and Calorites macrocephalus. Parachonoglanis is a genus under the family Bagrida. The body is long and slender. The head is also depressed. The mouth is terminal. Example of species in the genus Parachonoglanis are Parachonoglanis longicept, Achonoglanis. The dorsal fin has heavy spine. Caudal fin is truncated. They have 2 pairs of mandibular and 1 pair of maxillary bubbles, but has no nasal bubble.